What's going on, blurs, nerds, and everybody in between? It's your boy Wyatt, the sensei of the syndicate, here with a new show called the Sirr and Sensei Show. It's just me and my main man, the one, the only Sir. Uh, he's actually the founder of the 2020 podcast LLC. Please say the LLC. Uh, so my best friend decided we were gonna go ahead and kick it, do a show together, and just us, have us talk and chill. Since we're grown ups now, we got to schedule time to chill. So figured this be a
Yeah,
cool way to do it.
yeah, man. It'd be dope, like to see for them to see how we really are behind the scenes, because like
Mhm.
when they see us on like the Blerd Syndicate, we're on 10. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We're our WWE characters, but in actuality, we're like way more chill and way more
Yeah,
inappropriate.
yeah, that too.
So
So don't. Well, I mean, you can't really cancel us if we don't want to be canceled anyway.
well, hold on, I do cancel me. Let's get that shit out the way. I
So
got I got a bunch of shit to say. I hope you ready, bro.
Bruh, it is. This is what, like, rather than being characters, like you said, it's just cool to just kick it and enjoy some time, man. So we're gonna be here about an hour, a little less. You know what I'm saying? Because, like we said, we grown ups, we got shit to do. But yeah, we just here. It's the week of Christmas,
Mhm.
and so I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite Christmas song? Now, it didn't. I was just telling you offline. I think "All I Want for Christmas" by Mariah Carey is it's it's overrated. You know what I'm saying? There are so many other great, especially in the '90s, the R&B songs, bruh. The "Let It Snow" by Boys to Men. You know what else was there? We got a lot.
Silent Night by Boys to Men is
Hmm.
a classic. Um, Silent Night by the Temptations.
In my
Uh,
mind.
right. Um, it's a blues. It's a couple blues songs that I fuck with that
Hmm.
hit kind of hard during the Christmas time. Merry Christmas, baby.
Hmm.
Um, no, I think that might be the only one. Now I think about it. um, yeah, it's just everybody doing their own rendition of the same shit over and over. For me, I listen more to like the Motown shit around this time
Yeah.
of year. It just fit to me a little bit better. Like
Yep.
drinking brown liquor, sitting, chilling, and listening to some music has always been a thing. It's to a point where I bought a vinyl player, and we got vinyl. And sometimes, every now and again, every
I got
grown
that.
man session, you just get there and you just plop one on there and you listen to it for a minute. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, I'm with you. I'm tired of Mariah Carey, bro. She's so commercialized. Like this song is so weaponized to get you to spend money, and I'm just fucking tired of it. Like I was talking to you before it really started. Brenda Lee song, uh, Christmas. What is it? Rock around the Christmas tree, whatever.
Hmm.
Christmas Rock or whatever the fuck the song called was number one for a little bit, and I was hoping it'd hold out, goddamn, just to switch it up because
Ah, fam.
because Home Alone was really big in my early years, and that was like a key song for Home Alone.
Yep.
So
We're gonna rock
soundtrack to Home
around
Alone.
the clock dinner.
You know what I'm saying? I was hoping it pulled through, but it didn't. So all in all, I said that to say this: my favorite Christmas song is "The 12 Ghetto Days of Christmas" by the 69 Boys.
What?
What you gonna get for Christmas? Now what you gonna get? Like, yeah, that's
That's
forever.
that definitely is one for the ages. I will I'll give you that one, sir.
What's yours?
uh Let It Snow by Boys to Men. You know I'm a huge Boys to Men fan.
Classic, man.
Man,
It's classic.
I anything like low key when I was younger, I wanted to be in Boys to Men. Little did I know it was a 4-man group, now 3. So it's not like they hadn't folks like New Edition.
Nigga, have you listened to the story of why it's three niggas?
I think I've heard it, but I want you to tell it.
I'm just gonna sum it up.
Mm.
It ain't all about that nigga's back and having scoliosis.
No, I don't. It wasn't. It wasn't all about it.
Yo, that nigga was a problem. I'm gonna have to find the link because I don't want to speak out of term, but there were terms where he was fucking. I can't remember the one who had the scoliosis, but
Oh, that was Mike. That was a big. That was a deep.
Mike. Yeah, y'all know. But baby, why you want to? Yeah, him. He was fucking up shows, fucking up songs, not going on tour with them when they were supposed to be going on tour, and overall, it was so bad that the other three planned on going on tour without him. And the night before, he just showed the fuck up. Just showed up at the house like, I'm ready. And they literally said they got into it and literally got into a fist fight. And that's how they kicked the nigga out the group. Dead ass.
They jumped him?
Well, it wasn't a jumping. It was like it was like a Mortal Kombat ladder from the way the story was told. It was like a one-on-one happened here. They broke it up and then they got on in a one-on-one. And the way what's the skinny one name?
Sean.
The way Sean explained it was he was the last one. And after that, he was like, yeah, fuck this nigga, he out. I'm gonna find that interview and send it to you.
Hey, did he beat all three of them? Did he Shao Kahn them?
That was my question. I like that because the way he didn't go into detail. So that let me feel like either A, he trying to save them, or B, he whooped all their ass. It's probably possible. It's very much possible.
And then they were just like, hey, nah, we can't have him on there.
This Mike nigga strong. Kick him in the back. Tell her. But yeah, they fought that nigga and ended up kicking him out after that.
We can't have him over here whooping our ass and out singing us.
I ain't above kicking a nigga with scoliosis in the back if he assault me, bro. Like
hey.
And I'm the money maker in the family, and you trying to fuck up my money?
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Have your ass looking like an ottoman. Oh man, what else we got? Because I don't want to.
Yeah. So I want to ask you, what is the best and the worst gift you've received and or given?
The worst gift I've received was a dirty Ralph Lauren jacket with a ring around the neck. That was the dirtiest. I ain't gonna say who it was, but it was a family member. Gave me a dirty Ralph Lauren jacket. It was white too to make it worse. It was white. It had blue. What's this shit's called right here?
I know. Yeah,
that it had blue. That goddamn, and had like the yellow. You know the Ralph Lauren symbol. But the neck, apparently, motherfucker maybe went to the club, sweated and all that shit. Had a full dirt ring around the neck, my boy. So that was the worst gift I ever got. The worst gift I ever gave was an excuse as to why I ain't give a gift. What was it? What was it that year? That was that one year I was unemployed. So the gift was me telling jokes as to why I was broke.
Now were they funny jokes?
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
A1s.
Yeah, if you ain't gonna come with a gift, you gotta be pretty fucking funny. What else? I feel like I've done worse. I've done some pretty fucked up gifts. I've given condoms. I've given weed. I feel like weed is a valid gift though, if you know the person.
Especially if it's like in our college days, and there were certain ones that were just like, hey,
not to get anybody in trouble, but it's someone you're related to. So it was one Christmas like
Yep.
here, and I think you know what I'm talking about.
I know who it is.
So that was yeah, that's me. What about you? Worst gift you got? Worst gift you gave?
uh, Worst gift I got was nothing but an excuse. It was a it was hmm, either either that or I take that back. The worst gift I ever got was a subscription to something. Uh and I ended up having to pay for the subscription.
Oh,
So
oh. Was it like a gift that like it needed the subscription to function, and it wasn't
so it
free, or
it was like a massage envy gift where like you had to, it was like when they had those contracts where you get like a 60-minute session every month,
Mhm.
and it was, and you only paid like, you know, X amount of dollars. um so the person I was seeing at the time started that gift and they paid for like a month and a half, and then after that they stopped paying for it. So therefore, so
No.
then um like they kept calling me looking for payment, and I was like, oh. But since
That's
it was,
fucked up.
I didn't know if it was under, you know, any credit stuff, because that'd be horrible to not be able to get a house because they'd be like, sir, you owe Massage Envy $300.
Nigga.
uh so I paid for that. uh yeah, either that or an excuse was probably the worst, you know what I mean? uh where like that, the worst gift I ever gave was a candle that I wanted to keep, but you know, I just went ahead and I gave the candle. I wanted it back though, but you know, I'm a big person that loves candles.
Right.
So then I was like, shit, because I like, at the time I was dating someone. Well, I don't, wouldn't even think that I was dating them. That's why I didn't give them a gift. Like I thought we was just
Oh.
casual, you know what I'm saying? And then it was like they came with something, and I was like, oh,
Oh, don't you hate that? Don't you
yeah,
fucking hate that, bro?
you
I
go
feel like
you gonna make me a hostage situation in the gift
right.
giving situation.
I
You know
feel
what I'm
like there
saying?
has to be a conversation somewhere around like
To let me
October.
know that we, yeah,
You know what I'm
that we're
saying?
right there, or at least tell me something in like, at least around Thanksgiving, that hey, I got a surprise for you for Christmas and this and this. But then like you just pop up with a gift. Now I'm like, hey, I thought about you too.
Nigga, I'm more direct than that. Hey, we doing Christmas?
Bruh.
You know, just to get the shit out the way, bro. But yeah,
Mhm.
I've had a couple people surprise me, and I feel bad because Christmas isn't on my top 3 holidays list. And
Yeah.
surprise, I'm not a huge holiday person. Birthdays I fuck with, but holidays like, you know. Um, so when somebody buys me something like outside of my normal circle, like niggas
Mhm.
I expect shit, expect to do stuff like that from, it throws me off because it's like, oh fuck, now I gotta go and find you something. You know what I'm saying? I had one of my homegirls who supports us both, a fan of us both, Megan.
Yeah.
She bought me a poetry book and and bought me a motherfucking what's it called? A page marker. It was a metallic page marker, but it was etched with my name on it, sir.
Oh,
Right. So I'm like,
that's
oh, this is so sweet. Fuck.
I don't
You
have
know what I'm
nothing.
saying? I ain't had nothing to do. But what I did was I turned around and on I gave her a painting, and on Valentine's Day I did like the friends, you know how you do for your
Mhm.
friends.
Yeah.
I did that. Got her something back on Valentine's Day, but I, Christmas is supposed to feel stress free, and you ain't supposed
Yep.
to feel like coerced into shit. But we get coerced into shit, bro.
All the time, bro. Uh What about one of the best gifts that you gave or received?
Best gift I gave. Oh, it would probably be last year for Ashley. Um, I gave Ashley stuff pertaining to different phases of our relationship.
Hmm.
Um, I had gave her a picture frame. No, this is a Christmas for last. Actually, it was a picture frame of pictures of us and her in different parts of our relationship on
Hmm.
days that we like felt like top of the world, like king and queen
Hmm.
shit. Like one here of her when she felt like she was the baddest bitch on in the world. One
Yeah.
where I felt like I was that nigga. One where we were both, together in our prime, feeling like that. And one where we was being silly. So it was like our different phases together throughout the year. And I got her a charm that meant protection. It was prayed over and everything that she could wear it.
Mm.
Spoiler, she never wore the motherfucker. And also we had did a conversation of we like space. We real weird. We like
Yeah.
space and the possibilities of infinity. And she also likes girly shit. So what I did was I painted a black, like a solid black ballerina, and
Hmm.
inside the ballerina I put a universe like planets, stars,
Ooh,
and
that's
shit,
fancy.
and did that. So that was probably the best gift I did. The best gift I got would be from her. She invested in my setup, my workstation setup. Got me lights, got me the most expensive ring light I've ever seen. Um, what else? And it was something else. Oh, and a new microphone for a podcast. Like just invested in the shit that I love. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was like, oh, you spit like I'm one of them niggas. I'm weird. When she got it, I was concerned. So I
Uh-huh.
went back and looked at how much it cost. I was like, oh, you beat me this year, cuz.
Well, shout
Yeah.
out to her, man. She's
Shout
awesome.
out to her. She does a great job.
Uh, what's the podcast that they have?
BBB boobs, which is really weird, bro. Is is boobs, baps, and banks. And I say it's weird saying that because boobs is eternity's wife. So it's like weird calling somebody's wife boobs. You know what I'm saying? So
That
but
would be
they
awkward.
it is.
I I
It's
I
taking
would
time.
not. I would not
It's
be
taking
like. I'd have to find a. I'm gonna be like,
yeah.
hey.
I call her Nay. I'd be like Nay. Like y'all call each other, your show name, but mama named you Nay. I'm gonna call you Nay.
That's
So
how it's gonna roll.
god damn it. But they're doing great, bro. Last episode they dropped. I was so proud of them. They dropped the episode and where they talked about DJ Academics, Keith Lee, and some other stuff. The fans have been so supportive that in the first 24 hours, it had 23 downloads.
That's what's up.
Like as soon as it hit, they was on it. And yeah, shout out to them, man. I'm really proud of them. Really proud of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you best and best B&B.
So the best gift I've received actually wasn't for me. Uh, so the first gift or the first Christmas, like me and Nat upper management spent together, she went stupid for Ben, and like
Mm.
it was so good just to see because like Ben had an opportunity to see somebody else like really invest in him, and he was really excited. Like this boy is known for like years that Santa isn't real, right? But spoiler alert. uh but like when she does stuff with him, like he reverts back to like a little kid and be like, so what's Santa gonna get me, what's this gonna be, and everything like that. So it's really to me awesome to see him smile. And because sometimes it was tough for us to be just a dad and Ben situation where it was just like, okay, listen, I need you to man up a little bit because dad's got to do this and this.
Right.
But like for him to be able to smile and to be able to see so much in that, and to be able to revert back, you know what I mean, and not in a bad way, just to be able to have his time to really be a kid.
Yeah,
um
man.
that's where, because he's like, well, Miss Natalie got me this, because like Ben is smart. Ben be giving people different Christmas lists. Like he break his Christmas list up and give it to like certain people. So
Smart.
so he gives me a certain part of the list, he gives Natalie another part of the list, and he gives his mom another part of the list. So like, and then he'll give my dad and my mom another part of the list. I'll be like,
Mm,
so he gets, there's no thing where like he gets double gifts or the same gifts repeated. He's really smart about that. Uh, but yeah, that was the best gift I received. Um, the best gift I gave. Um, so I had worked at Verizon at the time,
mm,
and they had a goal of like, if you sell this or if you have this certain number, then you get to be able to go, just choose certain prizes and stuff like that.
mm.
So for that whole month, I was on my shit. I was like, all right, we're gonna get this and this. So I was able to get some Gucci earrings for Nat for our first. And I was like, hey, I. And then when I found out how much they were, I was like, hey, let
Right.
me. All
God
right
damn it.
then. So that was probably one of the best gifts that I had. Just because I had never spent, well, I didn't spend the money, but then that went in addition to the other parts of the gift. But that was
Mm.
like, those were really expensive. I had never bought anything like designer. So that was crazy as well.
Nah, that's dope. I like when shit come together like that too,
Mm-hmm.
because needless to say, like for me, shopping can be stressful because I already overthink.
Mm-hmm.
So I never want to get anybody a gift that they won't like. So I
Yep.
try to like cater to. I want to get you something that I know you ain't got. That's
Mm-hmm.
out the way to be enough to be like, oh shit, yeah, that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense why I have this now. So that every year kind of builds up, and you kind of paint yourself into a corner after a while, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
With
It's
your
tough.
gift, I
Yeah.
was able to. I sat down and thought about it because I don't want to say too much, but fuck it, you gonna get it regardless. When you, I don't know if you still do it like you used to, because I ain't see you really like show off anything, but you used to collect comic book like volumes by the ass load.
Mm-hmm.
And so I found one in particular that I was like, I know he ain't got this one. Get shit that to the house. And yeah, and it's the best version of this particular story. That's the one. That's
Ooh, I'm
that's the
interested.
one, because there's two versions of this story. There's that's this one, and then there's this one. And I got that one.
That one,
So
you got that one.
yeah, I got that one. The good
Well,
one. Good one. The
I
universally loved.
yeah. But a runner-up gift that I appreciate that I got um is said, what is it? I got a Superman glass from certain somebody that
Mm,
that that I appreciate. It's a big dumbass glass. And I still have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Snuggie that I still put on every once in a while. Uh, because a certain someone,
hmm.
was able to bless me with those. So whenever I get cold or sick, Snuggie
Snuck
comes
it up.
on, Snuggie it up.
I'm gonna say this, and I know it's gonna sound weird the way I'm about to say it, but fuck it, we're old enough. The My One of my favorite gifts that I got was that year Camille sent out that mass text message and said, "What do you niggas need?" And everybody said draws. And them draws that they got, them Fruit of the Loom, nigga, you know, them Fruit of the Loom draws we got that year. Matter of fact, it was the Airbnb year. Nigga. I'm that's when I knew I was old. I was like, I'm at the age where I thoroughly appreciate some great socks and some great draws for Christmas, bro.
Changes your life, bro. It makes it enhances your life. Getting a good pair of socks and drawers for
Christmas. It works. It works, man. Now listen to those y'all listen to this, ladies. Don't bank on that. That's just a good appetizer.
Those are stocking stuffers. If you if your lead in is just socks and drawers, you fail because I think I'm gonna say this. I think sometimes men get left on the back burner when it comes to gifts. You know what I mean? Because sex is not a gift.
It ain't.
Sex is not a gift.
It ain't. That's
sex is not a gift.
That's just Tuesday, nigga. Like they don't count. They don't count. Let's talk about this then. Gifts that niggas do like, because I get this question all the time. Like, what do guys like? Of course, you know, like we talked about draws and shit. Cologne is a very good choice. The only thing is, make sure it's a cologne that he fuck with.
Yeah.
You know, try to find
and don't try to take that time to change to build a nigga. You know what I'm saying? This ain't build a beer.
Yeah,
no, it's not build a beer.
Because you just gonna buy something for $100 and that shit just gonna sit there.
And then you're gonna be mad at him because he didn't, appreciate your gift. And then you be like, that's why I don't buy nobody nothing. That's not the way it's supposed to work.
Right. Now you're writing Facebook statuses to nobody. What do you think?
You honestly gotta know your dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like if like, say for instance, you're somebody who's smart and wise, you go to the blerdsyndicate.com and you go get them t-shirts, you go get them aprons if they're cooks, you go get them book bags, you get them sweatshirts, you know what I'm saying? You get them all these things because that's what a real nigga likes. You know what I'm saying? You can be able to have shirts no matter what they like. You can be able to get them stuff like this. If they're big into Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? If they're big into I don't know, let's say Ninja Turtles, right? You got another shirt.
I'm Under the Street.
What about this? People like people like that. So check those things out. Because there's a bunch of them, and you can always go online. And right now, up until the end of the month, if you spend $50, everything else is 25% off. So, that's essentially buying like 3 shirts and getting it for the price of 2. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? If your dude is a gamer, get him the game that he asked for. Don't get him a game that you think that you may like, because then all of a sudden now he's having to play, a game that he don't like. You know what I mean? Don't be like, hey, I'm going to get him not NBA 2K. I'm going to get him, the PlayStation 3 version of NBA Street. Don't get me wrong, NBA Street is great.
Hey, but hold up now.
But your guy has an Xbox Series 1. So
shit.
So he can't really do nothing with it.
That's different. Also, depending on the age, man, like, think outside the box. Like, what does he do for a living? What his hustle or like hobbies are. I got a 200-300 piece tool set for Christmas this year. Now, I got a little early. That was simply because my girl's car battery died. Hey, buddy. My girl's car battery died, and
she's like, "Hey,
yeah, I had to have something to get that motherfucker loose. And she was like, well, this is like the worst possible situation, but Merry Christmas. Well, yeah, is what I needed though. You know what I'm saying? And
I want to get one that's like the Thor's hammer kit,
ooh,
where it's like all the tools are in the. It looks like Thor's hammer, but then you take you take the part out. That's where all the tools are, and then the hammer is just like the hammer part of it.
yeah, like the ratchet.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's hard. Yeah, but yeah, man, like it's a bunch of stuff. If your person likes to DJ, like you know what I'm saying, maybe get like a turntable. They are not expensive now. I really started looking at them, and with payment options out there, you know what I'm saying, like Afterpay and Klarna and stuff, you really don't have to, break the bank to, venture into different hobbies, man. So
yeah.
just think about it. And if you want to be a rapper, steer him clear of that. That's just it. Oh shit. Yeah.
Unless you want to be like a child's rapper, because I don't know, Gracie's Corner, bro. Now that I'm a
That shit
father
hard,
of a little girl, Gracie's Corner be going.
I ain't gonna lie. It's a bop. It's a bop. It's a bop. It's indeed a bop. But you know if your man got, your ladies, y'all know. You supportive and all, and that's sweet. But you know.
Hey, so I just want to give one recommendation when it comes to Gracie's Corner. It is it's row your boat.
But already got it on Spotify, bro.
Oh, with Big Frida?
This shit hard, bro.
Big Frida be going.
I stumbled across it because people were pissed that Big Frida was on her show. But it's just like, bro, come on, man. It's black music, bro. Come on.
Yep.
Tripping.
You know who's not having a good holiday season right now?
Who?
Jonathan Majors.
He's not.
He's not.
He's not having a very white Christmas right now.
Well, maybe that. Never mind.
Oh shit! I keep telling this joke because Ashley said it. Ashley was like, "Well, shit, niggas who date white women, that shit gonna have to start coming with hazard pay
or insurance." You know what I'm saying? Like you got to have something.
Like, bruh, it's terrible, dog. Like niggas can't win when you got a white woman on your chin, bruh. It's crazy. Like, nigga, you got footage of you running from this white woman, and nigga, you still guilty. That's crazy. Crazy. It just, hey. I think the funniest thing about it though was Marvel keeping their absolute fucking word, literally, that they were just gonna wait on the results of the trial.
Bro, they had that thing set up since the man. They were like, "Oh, okay."
Nigga, this was the button. This was their finger. They were just like, I'm just waiting on Fox. I'm just waiting on Fox. And it was done. It was done.
They didn't even get guilty all the way out. They were good.
It's unfortunate. I will say this. I know people are jaded on the Kane character. I'm not. I feel like they should recast him and keep the story going, because I know everybody wants Doom, but the route they're going makes sense for Doom. It's always been alluded that Doom and Kang were relatives, descendants of each other. They just don't know of who. And if they were variants of each other, that would work too. I don't think we need to throw away the villain just because of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Kang was really that nigga. Like he's tough.
He's got to be able to have something where, honestly, with him being a variant, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's so many universes and stuff, you can recast him. Like, you don't throw away the whole character. Just say, hey, you don't even have to explain it, because Kang comes from different times and eras and dimensions. You don't have to really do it. So Who would you like to see play Kang then?
Um, hmm, it could be a few people. I know everybody's saying like the typical shit, the John Boyega and Will Smith shit. I ain't gonna believe none of that shit. I would like to see somebody who hasn't had a chance to be big yet. Um, I'll say this. What's his name? David Oyelowo. He's
Mhm.
played Bass Reeves.
Yeah,
After watching Bass Reeves, I would like him to get a shot. I think he could do it. Or
because he could
um,
play like strong and weak characters, throughout
yes,
the.
yes. He has a really good range, man. Um, that's just my pick. I haven't really had a chance to get my pantheon of five, of
Mhm.
who all I would like to step in that role, but him. Um, that were I did see people saying Yahya Mateen, which I wouldn't be against either. He's really great as an actor. The
Is that
only
the
thing is,
what's he played in? Who is he?
The Watchmen. It was Doctor
Okay.
Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
Um, the only thing is because he was in the Watchmen, I wouldn't want him as Kang. Um, I feel like that's too much. I feel like he was a really, really good Doctor Manhattan.
Mhm.
Um, and he's Black Manta. Now that I think about it,
Okay, him. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
So
I was as long as he needs something. I want him to do that just because he was that that bad. What was it in the Matrix movie? He was the
Morpheus.
whack ass Morpheus.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, that was a terrible movie. Or who was the nigga that was in John Wick 4? The black kid.
I he would be good too. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he would be dope. He would be dope. Um, but yeah, that's all I got. I want somebody different. I don't want somebody who's already like super established. You know what I mean? Because
I got
no disrespect to Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin was kind of like fizzled when they got him. You
you.
know what I'm saying? And Iron Man was kind of fizzled when they got him. You know what I'm saying? It's like they take these nobodies or these new people and they really create something. And I
Mhm.
just would like to see that theme keep going. That's all.
I understand. I want Will Smith to have a win, bro. You know what I
I
mean?
wouldn't be against Will. I think he can do. I ain't gonna say I think. I know he could. I know he'd be a great Kang.
I would, and plus, I don't see too many times where Will Smith is like a villain. So I'd love to see him just
Because
be a
he showed
villain.
these niggas with Deadshot. I don't know if you remember, but niggas was
Hmm.
mad that Deadshot was black for a while,
Yes.
and then now it's canon that he's black. Ain't that interesting?
Hmm. But I would love to see him because even then he was like an anti-hero. I just want him
Yeah,
to be like I want him to be just an antagonist. I want him to be
be a
somebody
problem.
who yeah. And I think Will needs like I've watched a lot of different interviews and I need him to have his swag back of who the fuck he is. You know what I'm saying? Cuz I feel like he's kind of lost that. Uh
The smug Will. You remember the Will from I Am Legend?
yes.
That Will. You remember how when he that the breakdown scene he had when they were
Yeah.
setting the trap for him, like that Will.
Yeah.
Also get the scientist Will.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I Will could do it.
And I didn't see, of course, I didn't see that Emancipation movie where he was a slave.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know what I
think nobody
mean?
was interested. I think niggas are tired of slave movies, to be quite
I
honest with you.
I agree. I don't need to see no kind of slave movies for a little bit. Uh but I do think Will Smith could be like someone where and I this is the thing. I need him not to have like input on his character. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I need because I think right now actors have a little bit too much input. You know what I'm saying? On certain ones. I'm talking about The Rock. You know what I'm saying? And The Rock is my dude. You know what I'm saying? But I need y'all to be able to do the role, do the part, like how it's written.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we'll pull that shit with Tarantino because Tarantino is not a corporate entity, if you know what I
Yes.
mean. Disney don't give a fuck what you say. Do what's on the paper, nigga.
Yeah.
Kevin Feige, Bob Iger, do what's on the paper, nigga. Like, don't worry about that. We'll cultivate the classic. We'll make it cool. You know what I'm saying? But
just do what I need you to do from there. So yeah,
straight up, man. That's what it is. And with his stock being kind of lowered, you know, him getting humbled, I think he'd be willing to let somebody take the reins.
Yep.
We're gonna see. That New York Comic Con time. We'll hear something.
Yeah. So that's what I think, man. I'm excited about that. But I honestly I need Marvel to step up their movie game too, and I need them to stop making just series just to make series. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie though, Wide. I'm really excited about Echo.
I'm I'll give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch it. But
I'm excited, bro. You watched Hawkeye?
yes.
What'd you feel about Hawkeye?
Hawkeye was good. I enjoyed Hawkeye just because it gave me it had a movie feel to it, but then after that it wasn't one of those that were too drawn out. You know what I mean?
It didn't overstay its welcome. I got you.
But a lot of the I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't a big fan of Loki season 2.
Okay.
It was, you know, I just feel like it could have been something that like honestly could have been left at season 1. You know what I'm saying? And just
I
call
can
it.
understand that.
And so I'm not tripping over for that. Like I understand why Miss Marvel had to have like her season, but like 6 to 8 episodes is pretty much all y'all. 8 is pushing it. 6 episodes is about everything that you need, because that's about a movie plus the director, director's cut. That's all you need.
I feel like, and this is just me talking out my ass, I'm not a professional. I ain't got no insiders yet. I feel like Echo started out as 8 and Bob was like, nah, nigga, 5.
That's fine. And that can be completely all right.
No. I'm for it. I think that's gonna work in his favor. A clear, concise movie cut up into a story.
Exactly.
That's what you're getting. And the fact that I had to turn my rated R settings on just to watch the trailer, nigga.
Yeah.
I feel like we getting. Remember we said we want that gritty Disney. I think this is the start of that.
Well, they got to do something, man, because
they flat out shot a nigga in the head, unedited, and the knock on the door, and the nigga just took the pistol and just pow, just off that other nigga. I was like, oh yeah, this is what I've been waiting for.
As long as they do Vincent D'Onofrio right, where he can be that kingpin like he was in the Netflix. I want to see him smash a nigga head through an SUV again.
I feel like we're getting that, and I feel like with that being the key point in the trailer, I feel like that's Bob's way of saying that hey, we realized in Hawkeye, which was a Christmas film, it was a buddy cop movie. You know what I'm saying? Our version of Die Hard, but this shit right here, nigga. This is the shit you would have got on Netflix if it was shortened. Because you remember that was our number one complaint, that the Netflix shows were great. They were just too fucking long and they got boring after a while.
Plus, they ran out. I think they ran out of ideas in their smaller universe, and then once they tried to do the Defenders, like all the air got let out the balloon because then they were trying to do too much.
Yeah.
And,
Do you think the Hand will be back?
maybe they may allude to it, but like I don't think that. I take that back. I don't think they will be. I think they're just gonna stick with Kingpin doing his thing, and that's it. Like when Echo decides, she wants to go off and murk him, she's gonna have to go through his henchmen.
I'm excited.
Yep. So
I'm excited. I expect to see Daredevil. I expect to see Punisher.